Hi moms, I wanted to relate a little story to you about the first time I tried to venture out with my newborn baby and my 2-year-old. I had a great friend at the time who had been pregnant at the same time as me, and we were actually due a month apart, but she delivered late and I delivered early, and we discovered that we had our babies within 2 hours of each other on the same day, which was really exciting to share that in common. But it also meant that my best friend and myself, we weren't available to each other for quite some time because we were both adjusting to our home lives. So 3 weeks went later and we were stir crazy, losing our minds, and we decided to get together and take a little trip to the mall just to get out of the house. And of course, you have all of the equipment that you pack up. You've got all the things you pack up for your 2-year-old, and it's utter chaos, and there's a lot of anxiety about whether or not you can actually accomplish it. But pack all the things into the car and head over to the mall and go into the first store we can get into. And it was Nordstrom. So just as we're getting in the door, baby number one, she decides that it is time to eat. And it's been a while, so back then it was even less acceptable for women to nurse in public. So we're trying to find a nice place to nurse that's not going to be around a toilet. And Nordstrom had this great sitting area that was quite plush with these couches and nice little lamps and carpeting. And we go in there and we sit and hang out while she's feeding her baby. And I've got my little guy, and I'm entertaining my 2-year-old in a nice little sitting area, but they certainly didn't have toys to play with or anything. So she finishes up and packs her little baby up in her wrap, and we get ready to head out of the sitting area, and lo and behold, my little guy decides it's time to eat. They are not on the same schedule, apparently. So we head back into the sitting room, and I'm feeding my little guy, and we're entertaining the little 2-year-old, and she's being patient up until this point. And we finish up with my little guy, get him packed in, and we're thinking, okay, maybe we'll get out into the mall and look around for, 15 minutes. We're getting kind of tired at this point. And then my daughter, my 2-year-old, decides to throw a wicked tantrum. She had had it, and she was not going to be cooperative the rest of the time, and I can't really blame her. So our trip to the mall at that point took us probably a good 45 minutes to get there with packing up in the car. And we sat in the nursing area with the 2 babies for probably a good hour and a half. And then that's it, we're done. We're going to go back to the car and get packed up and go right back home. So we're kind of chuckling about that, a little disappointed we didn't go to the mall. And we get to the car and I cannot find my keys anywhere. I just can't find them. They're lost. And looking through my bags, digging and digging, and lo and behold, there are my keys sitting right on top of my car. They had been on top of the car the whole time that we had been in the mall. And so it could have been far worse. Somebody could have helped themselves to a really nice station wagon with leather seats and everything. But someone was pretty honest, or a lot of honest people. They left the keys up on top of the car. And I was very afraid to tell my husband that I had done that. It's that whole pregnancy brain. I commented that each of my births I had birthed a portion of my brain, and lost quite a bit of IQ with each child. So we packed babies up, we packed the daughter up, we headed home. And I guess I share this story because the reality is babies have their own schedules. You're not in control. It's just not going to be that way no matter how much you would like it to be. And have a little humor with life and have a lot of flexibility, and don't try to be super mom. Just enjoy the baby and try to accomplish little things. Be happy with what you do accomplish. And I guess that's it for now. I hope you guys are having a great fall, and for those of you who have kids in school, hopefully they had a great first day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.